everyone, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm so happy you're here. Today's pick a card reading is their feelings plus their actions towards you. So I'm going to be looking at how your person feels, what they're thinking about you, the energies surrounding this connection. But before we jump in, I want to thank my sponsor Keen, who were kind enough to make today's reading happen. After the difficult couple of years that we've all had, I have decided to make 2022 my best year yet, and I have been chatting to my friends over at Keen to get insights and clarity into my year ahead so that I can make positive changes and future plans. Keen is my favourite place to connect with a psychic, and you can get the answers you need from a genuine psychic and talk to them about what 2022 has in store for you. The advisor I connect with at Keen is called Whispering Dragonfly. She's so wonderful and has helped me so much, but there are hundreds of advisors to choose from. The brilliant thing about Keen, in my opinion, is that they offer a satisfaction guarantee. Plus, when you sign up with them, they send you regular offers by email so you can always get the best deal on your reading. So to find out what 2022 has in store for you, then head over to trykeen.com/Lumiere and you can get your first reading for just $1.99. So it's an amazing deal. It's a 10-minute reading for just $1.99 with the advisor of your choice. All the details of that deal are linked in the description box below this video. I will just let you know that if you want to connect with Stephanie, who is Whispering Dragonfly, the psychic that I work with, and have really enjoyed her readings, she is on Hawaii time. So when you sign up with Keen, you are offered a reading with the advisors who are online at the time. So if you want to connect with Stephanie directly, then you will have to log on during Hawaii time. That's when you will find Stephanie there, and if she's not previously engaged in another call, then you will find her in the list. Okay, but do check her out. But there are hundreds of amazing advisors over on Keen, so use your intuition, let it guide you as to which is the right advisor for you. Okay, let's jump into your reading. I've got 3 groups for you today. I've got 3 crystals. Let's take a look at them. Group number 1 is the Amazonite. Group number 2 is the flower agate. And group number 3 is the amethyst. So take as much time as you need to make your selection. Pause the video as always if you need more time or you want to meditate on the crystals. Listen to your intuition, your inner voice, let it guide you. But when you're ready, your timestamps for the 3 crystals are in the description box below this video. Hit your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is the reading for everyone who picked group number 1 and the amazing Amazonite point. It's so pretty. Let's draw a few oracle cards, find out what's going on between you and your person. This one is leaping out interference. An external party is intruding in this relationship. Could be a third party situation, or maybe just their friends, people kind of gossiping about you, something like this, you know, like just kind of putting words in their ear, maybe trying to poison them against you or something like this, or kind of undermine this connection in some way. I feel like this is because they're jealous, is what I'm sensing. Could be a third party situation as well. If that is the case, it's something that you already know about. Okay, it's what I'm sensing. So this connection is really being undermined by someone who's interfering in the flow of this. We have regret. So I feel like your person is really feeling remorseful at this time about something that they've said or done, or the way that they've treated you. Okay, they're really struggling with those lower vibrational energies, how it is that they showed up for you. They know in their heart of hearts that they could do better than how it is that they are showing up for you. Okay, so that's what I see here. Let's see what else we get for you. I'm hearing the word mistake as well. They feel like they've made a mistake. They could have chosen the wrong person. That's what I'm sensing here. Or chosen their friends over you, or kind of chosen something else to make something else a priority over you, is what I'm sensing. You get the card Heart Wall. So I feel like there's a wolf image on here, a white wolf as well. So a wolf may be a sign for you in this connection, or just showing up for you over the next few days. So this heart wall is something that your person has kind of put up to protect themselves. So they're in this energy of trying to protect themselves from emotional harm, from emotional hurt, right? From being too vulnerable. So it may be the case that you're trying to connect with your person, but you're struggling to do that because they're kind of blocking it. They're blocking the connection because they've built up this high wall to kind of protect themselves, right? So, but by keeping out the pain and the suffering, they're also keeping out the love, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, which is really, really sad, but also very common with people. Oh, we have the card blessing. So your person feels that you are abundant, that you're really a blessing in their life, right? That like they just love that you are there, that you're so open-hearted, that you have these gentler energies. I feel like your person comes from kind of like quite a challenging or difficult background. It could have been like financially quite secure, but maybe emotionally not very supportive, or a little bit absent, you know, or absent of love, or a little bit cold in some way, something like this. And they see you as this incredible blessing, someone who's kind of fun, who's open, who has a lot of abundant energy, who's high vibrational, right? Who's got like a beautiful open heart, and they've loved connecting with that. It's something that's very new to them. So it may be that they come from quite a gritty background, or there's been emotional struggles in their background, or just their life in general has kind of thrown them a few curveballs, and they've had to deal with some difficulties or some grittiness in their life, and yet they see you as this kind of light, this ray of sunshine, or this light in their life, which has really kind of illuminated things for them. So let's jump into your tarot, find out what's going on for you. They're struggling to tell you the truth, is what I'm seeing here. You may be dealing with a Leo, could be Aries or Sag. They've got something on their mind that they want to say to you, right? But they've been holding back in expressing this to you. And I sense that your person really wants to reach out to you. So I feel like you might be in very little communication, or you could be in no contact with this person, but they really, really want to connect with you. Okay, they really want to reach out to you. They really want to send you a message. And it's like, because they've got something on their mind that they really want to say to you, and they haven't been able to say that, or they're just like struggling not to do that because they feel like they'd look foolish, or it isn't the best thing, something like this. I feel like your person has been showing up in a way that's really inconsistent. They've been showing up in a way that's just like, you want something that is deep, that is meaningful, like a relationship, something that you can kind of, you want to connect heart to heart, because that's the kind of person that you are. But I sense that your person is very inconsistent, that you've been getting a lot of hot and cold. I feel like you've been getting a lot of crumbs from your person, right? They like to message you, is what I'm seeing, right? Or they have been. Could be that they're still messaging you now, but they're not kind of giving you enough, right? Or they're not, it's quite superficial. It isn't kind of what you want to hear from them, or that's how it's been. I feel like they're a little bit in and out of your life, that they're giving you crumbs. I feel like they're very, very attracted to you, right? They want to come towards you. They really desire you, right? I feel like they can't talk to you. It's either that they can't talk to you at all, because maybe you've blocked them or something like this, or just they can't talk to you about kind of what's meaningful or what's on their heart, right? Is what I'm sensing. But they want to come towards you. They feel a lot of passion towards you, right? I feel like this desire that they have for you is clouding their judgment a little bit. They kind of want you. There's a lot of sensuality, a lot of lust here, a lot of desire that they have for you, right? But this may be kind of clouding their judgment a little bit, so that they're unable to connect to those deeper energies. I feel like this is kind of an issue between you both. Let's see what else we get coming out. I feel like your person has been treating you really unfairly, and you don't understand why. That's what I'm sensing. Could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a Pisces. Again, I feel like your person is being very controlling. Okay, they've been kind of controlling the situation. I'm hearing controlling the narrative of this story, kind of how this is unfolding. They do this because it makes them feel safer when everything's under their control. Okay, it must be very exhausting to have to do that, but this is what they like to do. They like to keep everything under control, but in doing so, they're kind of being unfair to you. I feel like they haven't made a promise to you, is what I'm sensing. Like they haven't said, yes, you're my person. They haven't made you any promises, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They haven't made you any promises, and they know that, right? They haven't said, yes, you're my person, or yes, I want a relationship with you. I think they're being really unfair in how it is that they're showing up in this connection. And I feel like you don't understand why. This is definitely a very spiritual connection here. You're getting a lot of signs around this connection is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Right, so you want to look out for that in songs is what I'm hearing. And just signs, you know, angel numbers, and also just animals and things, just signs. A lot of signs coming up here for you here. Very spiritual connection, right? You've been brought into each other's lives for a reason. They're kind of sparking some sort of awakening in you is what I'm feeling. You may be dealing with a Scorpio. They want to change. It's interesting. Your person doesn't like being this person, right? It's all they know. The reason that they show up in this way is because it's all they know. All they know is like controlling, right? They're just like, I have to control everything. I have to keep all the balls in the air. I have to be in charge of everything. Otherwise, I could be in a position where I feel really vulnerable and open, okay? So your person definitely wants to change. They want to change, and I see them being able to do that because what they want from their higher self is to be in relationship and to have an open heart and to experience love. So they recognize this within them because you've come into their life and you are such a blessing to them, right? And you have connected them to this beautiful energy of openness, of free-flowing love, of an open heart chakra, right? Right? You've connected to them to that, and now they're just like, oh, I could be different. And they want to change. There's such a strong energy of kind of wanting to change because they want to be, this is the soulmate energy that I'm picking up on. They want to be close to you. They want to be in relationship with you. Okay, they want to be able to connect to you to kind of give and receive love. They want to be able to offer you that love. Okay, and to experience that love and to experience like intimacy, like emotional intimacy is what I'm hearing from Spirit. This is what they want so much. They want it so badly, and yet they've been struggling to connect to it. But they are going through a transformation, a change in themselves. This is part of their spiritual journey, their spiritual awakening. This is what they're learning. Your person is getting signs about you as well, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, your person is just acting out of this pattern all the time. Again, there's this passion here that they have for you. Leo's energy showing up here again very strongly. They just like, they don't have the courage to open their heart to you, okay? Your person is really, they can't see like a way out of this. They are changing, but it's incremental, like it's slow changes. They're kind of, it's like they're kind of under a spell or under an illusion, something like this. They don't have the courage to open up to you. Okay, they're really bound, they're held back by their limiting beliefs. And so all that you get is this thing that's quite superficial. So they want to come towards you, they're magnetically drawn to you, they want to come towards you, right? All the time, they just want to be with you, experiencing your energy, right? All of this. Because you have so much goodness, you feel so good to them, you feel so nourishing and delicious to them, right? Your energy, your whole being, your frequency feels really good to them, and they want to come towards you, but they're just like stuck in this pattern of holding back, holding themselves back, right? Of kind of not being brave enough to say what it is that they want to say, not being brave enough to open their heart, and they're caught in these limiting beliefs of I'm not good enough, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, just like your person's dreaming about you. Your person's dreaming about you, but they're just, all I'm seeing is that they're struggling. You could be dealing with with a cancer. They're just struggling to open their hearts so much. It's just like all the time you're just like, I'm here for you. You're so compassionate. You're giving them so many chances. You open your heart to them, right? You're just like, here I am, like ready for love, ready to love you. I see how special you are. I see how amazing you are. And they see how amazing you are, right? Is what I'm seeing. But they're in this pattern where they keep showing up in the same way. They keep doing things in the same way. And it's like they're unable to accept the love that you're offering them, but it's just hurting them, is what I'm saying. They're unable to accept this love that you're offering them, and it's hurting them. That's what I'm seeing. It's just like they're abandoning themselves, is what I'm saying. So if you're in like quite a confusing connection, like it feels very intense, feels like you're very drawn to them, but like you're not connecting, this is why. This is what I'm sensing. This is why. Yeah, the same card's coming up again and again. They see how like attractive you are, that you're so compassionate, and it's like you see the real them, right? You see the real them, not the facade, not the mask that they put on, not all the kind of the games. You see past all that. You see the real them. And they know this, and it makes them feel very vulnerable, and it makes them want to pull away, right? They hold you in their heart though, very closely. Right, they do struggle to connect to loving feelings and genuine love, and it's not because they're a bad person, it's because they're wounded, right? And this situation is becoming like too much for them. It's becoming like a bit of a nightmare for them. They see all the love that you have to give them, and they're holding on to you. They want to connect to it, and they just don't know how. Let's get some messages. They see how special you are. You're very gentle. I feel like you may be an intuitive, an empath, something like this. You may be dealing with someone, if that is the case, you may be dealing with someone who's got high narcissistic traits. Not necessarily a narcissist, right? Sometimes if someone's brought up by a narcissist, right, their coping mechanisms can have, they may not be like a full-on narcissist, but they can have like a narcissistic way of kind of dealing with strong emotions or feeling triggered. Right, that's just a message for some of you, because I'm just seeing it in the cards that like you are very gentle, and that you're intuitive or an empath or a HSP, highly sensitive person, right? Something like this. You know, definitely a light worker, somebody who's here with like a really particular and important mission to kind of bring light down. They see that, they're holding on to you. They see you as very precious because you are. Okay, you're like a precious member of like humanity, right? Because you bring so much light, and this is what they're drawn to. They're drawn to your light, but you know, whether you choose to give them your light is up to you. Okay, your light is really precious, so you don't want to share it with just anybody, right? You want to be discerning in who you share your light with. Let's see what messages they have for you. You are so different from me. I see that, like you're all like softness and grace and gentleness, and your person like that grittiness that I was saying. They've got like a hardness, or like a little bit, or like a little bit jaded, or they come from like some kind of struggle, or they've been through struggles. They just show up to life in a really different way, and whereas you've got this open heart, their heart is closed, and it's nothing to do with you, and you know that. You're wise enough to know that. I want to show you my authentic self. This is so nice. This is the change that we see coming up for you, is that they want to show up for you because you see them clearly anyway. You see them, it's like you know them better than they know themselves. You see them clearly anyway. You see their authentic self. They think that they've hidden it from you, and they just haven't. You see it clearly. That's why you care about them. That's why you love them, because you see all their potential. You see the realness underneath all of their the mask and the insecurities and all of this. You see the real them, and you see that they are precious as well, but they can't see that in themselves. But they want to be able to express that, and it's to you that they want to express it to. You are the one that they want to express it to. That authentic side of themselves, that authentic nature, their truth, right? You are the one that they want to connect to, and they want to be able to do that. They have that desire within them. They're just struggling to do that right now. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. I hope you found it beneficial in some way. Do let me know how it resonates in the comments, and consider giving this video a like. I really appreciate it so very much. It's a beautiful way of supporting the channel. Also, if you want to find out what's happening in 2022 for you and in your love life, and maybe with this person, do consider checking out Keen. It's your first reading for just $1.99. You get 10 minutes for $1.99. It's amazing. It's all linked in the description box. But I'm sending you lots of love and losing my voice. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. This is for everyone who picked group number 2 and this amazing flower agate piece. I got it from Etsy, it's really pretty. Okay, let's take a look, find out what's going on between you and your person in this connection. And I will try and get as much information as I can for you. Intuition, you already know the answer, you see, you don't even need me. Listen to your intuition, it's guiding you. I sense that between you and your person, you have like a very strong psychic connection. You're sharing a lot of messages, information, energy, emotions with each other all the time. I'm really feeling that. That you're just, yeah, there's so much, energetic exchange between you both all the time. But whatever it is that you want to know about your person, what's going on with them, listen to your intuition. If you feel it in your body, it's not, your intuition isn't to do with your thinking mind, you'll feel it in your body as like an inner yes or an inner no, right? You know how it is that they feel about you. You know what's true in this connection, right? No matter what they're saying, no matter how they're showing up, no matter what's happened between you, you already know, okay? Because I sense that you are very sensitive, right? You're sensitive to energies, you may be intuitive or psychic yourself. You already know, okay? But yeah, so much energy being exchanged between you and your person. So I know what else we've got for you. Twin flame. Ooh, I just felt like a lot of strong energies when I started this reading. I was just like, I'm going to have to buckle up for this one. This is just like going to be a ride. It's going to be intense. Look at this. So if you're wondering if this is your twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection, then this is a sign that it is your twin flame that you're dealing with. This feels like very intense spiritual bond that you have with this person. So it could just be a soulmate as well with this showing up, but definitely a strong spiritual connection showing up here. This is why you're exchanging so much of this energy that I'm feeling, that I'm really feeling from you both. Let's find out what else is going on with your person. Your person may not recognize that they are your twin flame. I think they definitely know that this is an intense connection. This is something that they've not experienced before. I'm hearing from Spirit that it's kind of scaring them a little bit, the intensity of it. Right? Let's find out. Yeah, confusion. Confusion coming out. Your person is really confused about what's going on between you, about what it is that they're feeling. I feel like they're confused about kind of their inner landscape, their inner emotional landscape. They're just like, you know, they've never had this sort of connection where they can pick up on your energy and they can pick up on what it is that you're thinking and feeling, and that they can kind of sense you when you're not there, and all of this. It's just making them feel really like, you know, because it's very much out of the ordinary, isn't it? So if they're just used to connecting to the 3D, and I sense that they are, then this is like their first, it's like an initiation is what I'm hearing, or their first experience or insight into connecting to the 5D or connecting to spiritual, higher vibrational, spiritual energies, right, in the spiritual realm, right? Some sort of initiation here. So it may be that you've been brought together to kind of, like, or maybe you've been brought into their life to initiate this awakening in them, to kind of initiate this awakening of their consciousness, right, into understanding, or perhaps it could be vice versa. They've come to your life to help you wake up, or to kind of unlock some sort of inner knowing in you that you previously didn't know about yourself, is what I'm sensing. Mystery. Yeah, this connection is a mystery to them. They don't understand why they're feeling this way. They see you as kind of, what I'm hearing, cloak and dagger as well. What's that all about? I just saw it very clearly in my mind. We'll explore that. Cloak and dagger is what I'm saying. It could be that you're having to keep this connection a secret, or that you're keeping your feelings a secret, or keeping them hidden from your person, or they are, and that you're just like on the periphery, kind of dancing around each other, kind of doing this kind of maneuvers or dancing is what I'm seeing. Like it feels quite choreographed. You're being quite careful and cautious. They're being quite careful and cautious, right? They see you as like a mystery, like you're opaque. They don't understand what it is that they're experiencing with you. I'm going to jump into your tarot actually, yeah. No, Spirit is singing with this deck. Let's see what's going on. No, it's this deck, okay. All right, I've got to listen to Spirit and pick the deck. Right, let's find out what's going on with you. Definitely a twin flame or soulmate connection showing up here. You may be dealing with a Gemini or a Leo, maybe a Virgo as well, is what I'm seeing here. It feels like there's been a breakup here between you and your person, that you've kind of separated or maybe not kind of got together, is what I'm seeing right now. Excuse me, I've got a catch in my throat. Throat chakra issues, right? Yeah, so I feel like you're kind of not together. There's this energy that they think that you're better off without them. Excuse me, that they feel like you're better off without them, or that you'd be happier without them in your life, right? Is what I'm sensing for some of you, not for all of you. There's definitely this energy of a breakup, or just two people who haven't got together yet, is what I'm sensing, because, you know, you've got this very strong spiritual energy between you both. Definitely soulmate, definitely twin flame, is what I'm seeing. They're looking at you. They feel that you're very kind of desirable. They see everything that you've got going on. You're really elevated in their eyes. You've brought a lot of joy into their life, okay, is what I'm seeing. But I see that you're either not together yet, or that you've separated. There's something going on here where you're like not in alignment with one another, even though you are twins, you're twin flame or your soulmate, right? Energetically, you're very similar, is what I'm seeing right now. I feel like they do feel like you're happier without them, or like it would be better off for you just to kind of, like they'd only drag you down, is what I'm seeing. Could be that it's like there's this energy of outside looking in, like they're from the outside looking into you, right? Looking at like what it is, into your life, what it is that you've got going on, and they see you as kind of bubbly, happy, upbeat, high vibrational. Maybe you're traveling, planning to travel, that you've got stuff going on in your life. They see you as very desirable, okay? You're creating a lot for yourself. They definitely like to be part of that, is what I'm sensing. You've brought expansion in their consciousness as well, like in their understanding. You've brought some sort of illumination or enlightenment, and that is exactly, it's you that has done that, right? This is the first card that we pulled out after that twin flame card. Lovers in the reverse. Powerful reading, you guys. They feel your person's experiencing sorrow. They feel like they've lost your love, they've lost your respect, that they have kind of lost your friendship as well, and that your friendship, your connection is very, very important to them. So I feel like something's happened. There's like a player energy here. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio's energy showing up here, Leo's energy again. Could be an Aries, right? There's a player energy here, and I just feel like, I don't know, maybe they cheated on you, or they just like showed up in a way that kind of, you know, stepped outside their integrity a little bit. But whatever it is that they've done, like maybe they came into your life and then kind of went away again, maybe they used you, whatever it is, however it's resonating for you, they regret that now, because they realize that they've lost something really, really special, and they know that they can be a better person than this, is what I'm sensing. They know that they can level up, they know that they can be a better person than this, and they recognize that they've kind of disappointed you, and they're disappointed in themselves, is what I'm seeing. A lot of regret coming from your person. There's that energy of you don't know what you've got till it's gone as well, for some of you. Pisces energy showing up really, really strongly. They're very wary of this connection. Again, it's all very mysterious to them. They don't really understand it, is what I'm sensing. That's what I'm picking up on here. It's causing them a little bit of stress. They're kind of not sure what it is that they're dealing with, and they're very wary. They're wary about kind of opening their heart, right? Is what I'm sensing. They're trying to stop you from getting close to them because it makes them feel vulnerable, is what I'm saying. They're like purposely kind of doing that, like maybe being evasive, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They're kind of being evasive. They want to kind of keep you at arm's length because they're not sure what it is that they're dealing with. But from their higher self, they recognize you as a soulmate. They recognize you as somebody who's really, really special, right? But I feel like they're showing up in this way that's kind of more of a player, or more hot and cold, or just like, I'm just here for a good time, not for a long time. But it's just kind of them being that person is just making them feel sad. Yeah, your person is showing up in a way that's really, really inconsistent because they don't know what it is that they want. There's a lot of confusion here around this connection. They feel very confused about how they feel about you, about what it is that they want. So I feel like they're a little bit in and out of your life, that they're giving you mixed messages as well. And it's because they're so confused emotionally and they don't know what it is that they want to make them happy, right? They don't know which direction to go in to find happiness, or to find contentment, or to find something that's true to them. So they're just like, it could be that they're sharing their energy like quite far and wide, right? Definitely like some sort of player energy showing up here, or they're just like, you know, they want to do a bit of flirtation here, a bit of dating there, a bit of chatting to somebody else here, a bit of talking to someone online there. Not necessarily, that's just an energy that I'm picking up on, that they could be kind of sharing their energy a little bit freely with other people. But for some of you, it could just be that they're internally, they're very kind of emotionally confused about what it is that they want. They're just like, they want to find happiness, they want to find contentment, they want to find it for the long term. And yet they're looking in all the wrong places. They're looking like everywhere but where they will find it, which is within, okay? They're on this quest to find like some peace, right? They're on this quest to find some peace, to find some happiness, right? And they keep looking for it here, they keep looking for it there, and they don't realize that that is within them and that it is really close to home. So it's just like they're in this phase of kind of looking outwards rather than looking inwards, is what I'm seeing. They do want to share love with you. There is love here. They do want to share love with you. It feels like they come into your life and when it's good, it's really good. And then they kind of, that they're a little bit in and out of your life. Could be to do with location because you're not close to one another physically. Or it could just be to do with their own emotions. It's like their energies are quite scattered. But they're on this quest, right? This spiritual quest to find happiness, and they're looking for it in all the wrong places, right? Right, so you've had the Knight of Wands show up 3 times now. I just feel like this person is like showing up and it's all knights as well. Knight of Swords as well. I just feel like your person is showing up in this way that's like a little bit flaky, a little bit superficial. And I just know that it isn't what you want. And you can just see, because you feel how deep this connection is. Like there is so much to be experienced here. There is so much richness to be had, to be explored between you and this person, and they're just not showing up for you in that way. Okay? You may be dealing with a Cancer is what I'm seeing. Aquarius energy showing up here as well, right? I feel like they're getting some sort of insight, okay? There's been this confusion, but I feel like they're going to get some insight or some clarity around this, like some clear thought. So they didn't know what it is that they want, but moving forward, they're getting some clarity, and this is really going to help things to progress, is what I'm seeing. Okay, they're going to be able to kind of overcome this period of confusion, of kind of difficulty between you, where they haven't understood this connection, where they haven't understood what it is that they wanted. They're going to be able to kind of get through this. They're going to be able to get, find the solutions that they need to be more settled and to be able to kind of find solutions and move forward, is what I'm seeing, okay? Which I think is really positive. There's some kind of truth coming in for them. Like connecting with some kind of home truth that this person who they're showing up as this player, as this person who's a little bit flaky, right? I feel like some of the things that they've said to you have been insincere as well, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. But I think you know that. Not everything, just like sometimes. There's this energy of like they say what you want to hear. or they say what they feel like they need to say in order to get what they want. But there is this energy where they're just like, no, like this truth is coming in for them of just like how like not cool that is, how not okay that is, how much they don't want to be that person, and they want to be someone who's more leveled up. But I see them being able to find a solution to this confusion so that you guys can move forward. Yeah, I feel like there's an inner conflict with them. They are curious. They're very curious about this. They want to send you a message for definite. They're very curious about why they feel like this. They're curious about you, about what it is that they're doing. There's an inner conflict which has been holding them back. But I feel like they're going to be able to come towards you to do that. But again, there's this energy that they don't see clearly. They don't see this connection clearly. They have a fear around exploring this. There's some resistance within them where they have a fear about kind of going deeper or exploring this with you. But they're so curious. It has awakened something in them, this kind of spiritual, some sort of spiritual understanding or some kind of questions like, oh, I think there's more to life than I was led to believe, right? That's what I'm seeing. But they're holding themselves back a little bit. They're stopping their own progress, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Yeah, definitely. Your person is going to be able to offer you love. There's enough impetus here, enough curiosity for them to kind of move forward with this, to kind of overcome this time of kind of confusion where they've been showing up for you in this way that's a little bit wishy-washy. And I feel like they want to offer you long-term love because they don't want to lose you, because the connection, the bond is so strong and powerful. Right, this is what's going to see them through, that they don't want to lose you. They want to be able to experience love with you, and they want it for the long term. They don't want anyone else to have you as well. There's some jealousy here that I'm seeing. This could be what I'm seeing. Some jealousy showing up in this. They get very jealous when you talk to other people or when other people are checking you out, even when they're just your friends and it's really innocent. I definitely see that here really strongly. They may not express that to you, or it may come out like in distorted behavior, but I see them being like super jealous. But like your future energies, they want to offer you love for the long term because they don't want anyone else to have you. They want to be with you. I think they're going to find a way to do that, to overcome the fears. They are holding themselves back a little bit from doing this, or they have been. The longing eats away at my heart. They're just yearning for you. They want you so much. Okay? They want to experience your energy. They want to be with you. When they're not with you, they just want to be with you. Okay? When they're not talking to you, they just want to be talking to you. I feel overwhelmed. I definitely see that showing up in your reading as well. And they're kind of overwhelmed by their emotions, by this connection, by kind of what's going on between you both. Yeah, and I want to fight for this love. I see them. I see this in your tarot, that they want to fight for this, right? They want to fight off any other kind of suitors that you have, but also they want to like, it's like an inner journey, like this inner fight where they're kind of getting over their resistance that they have, or their fear that they have, right? In order to kind of make this work. And I see that. They want to keep other people away from you though. They're just like, they've got some stuff that they want to work out, and they're just like, they don't want you to kind of hook up with somebody else while they're kind of figuring out their stuff. But it may be like one rule for you and one rule for them, but there may be some double standards there. But yeah, I see them wanting to fight for this love. It is important to them. You are important to them. They want to be together with you. They want a fresh start with this. They want to be able to offer you love and a future. Okay, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It's been a super interesting reading. Do give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Also, if you want to find out more about this connection, I recommend getting a personal reading, and I recommend Keen. They are doing 10 minutes for just $1.99. If you are the only person in the world who hasn't taken advantage of that deal yet, then do go ahead. It is linked in the description box below this video. Remember the rules though, choose someone with a 5-star rating and lots of experience on the platform when you are making your selection. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey there, thank you for joining me. This is a reading for everyone who picked group number 3 and the amazing amethyst chevron point. Okay, let's take a look, find out what's going on between you and your person. I'll begin with some oracle cards and then we'll jump into your tarot as always, okay? Past life love. So this is like you remember each other from a past life. Your souls remember one another. So often the case with these kind of loves, it feels like there's some unfinished business, like this kind of connection like has to happen. And it's because there's this unfinished business, something is unresolved. So perhaps in a past life, one of you died prematurely, or you didn't get to explore this love, but you get to explore it in this life. And often with these connections, they can feel very intense. They can also feel like there's this strong remembering or kind of recognition, like you don't have to spend a lot of time with this person just to feel like you've known them forever. And this is an indication that it's a past life love. So let's find out what else is going on between you and this person. Retreat. Okay, so it may be that you've taken a step back from this connection, or your person has, that they need a bit of time in their own energy, that they've stepped back from this. Could be that you're in no contact or very little contact, like no communication. I feel like there's a quietness between you, that you're maybe not talking, or that things are kind of, I don't know, just kind of died down a little bit and you're kind of worried that that means that it's over. Let's find out. Let's get some more information for you. Get the card receive. So I feel like you're receiving like a lot of energetic information from them, from your person. Okay, there could also be an issue here around like worthiness to receive love as well, is what I'm sensing. Oh my goodness, and you get the card unworthy. So that was the message that I was really getting. This is the Echo Soul deck, one of the Lumiere decks coming up here. So this is the message that I'm getting, is that this, like, someone in this connection, could be both of you, could be your person, feels unworthy of receiving the love that the other has to offer. Okay, so they're unable to receive it. So it may be that you're pouring love onto your person, but they're unable to receive it. And the reason is that they feel unworthy of you, because they feel like you're so special, or that you're so kind of above them, or that you're so like perfect in comparison to them, and they just kind of makes them feel bad about themselves. So Spirit says go with this deck. Let's find out. No, the middle one. Spirit is saying the middle one. Okay, let's find out what's going on with you and your person. So yeah, an issue of kind of like self-esteem issues, I guess, maybe coming up for your person. They may hide it really well. Lots of people do. They hide behind a mask, they hide behind material things, they hide behind humor, lots of things to kind of hide that inner feeling of kind of not being enough. It's very common. Let's find out what else is going on. Powerful energies here, Aries energy, Capricorn energy showing up here. That may resonate with you in your situation. I feel like your person is like, they're trying to master some sort of like addiction or bad habit that they've got. I feel like there's an obsession here as well. It's just like your person is like really drawn to you, really obsessed with you. Feels like it's very intense what you have, right? I feel like one of you is just like very innocent when it comes to love. Maybe not had a lot of experience, or just like very, very open-hearted, and just kind of loves freely. And it's very, very beautiful, and it's very, very gentle, but there's kind of no boundaries there, right? And then maybe somebody here who kind of wants to take advantage of that, or could see maybe the case that in the past people have taken advantage of you. I'm seeing that here as well. It's a kind of past energies here. I feel like your person is kind of trying to overcome something. They're like fighting their inner demons. They're learning kind of how to master them, how to overcome them. because they're kind of struggling with that. And these demons kind of rear their heads when it comes to romantic connection. So they see you. They see you kind of emotionally, is what I want to say, like psychologically, spiritually. They see you. They recognize you. They recognize this past life connection, right? And they see that you are gentle, that you are open-hearted, that you are precious, and that could be taken advantage of, right? And perhaps in the past other people have taken advantage of you, like I was saying, but your person doesn't want to do that, and they're trying to kind of level up and gain control over that, because they see how easy it is to kind of control or manipulate someone who's as kind of honest and real and open-hearted as you are. I feel like your person may be dealing with some sort of addiction or some sort of limiting belief or unhealthy habit, and this is what they use to kind of hide their unworthiness that they feel within them, is what I'm saying. This is definitely something that they've got control over, okay? This is something that they've got control over. Could be that they're getting help for this, or that they've kind of learned how to overcome this. It may be a trigger from time to time for them, but on the whole it's something that they have kind of mastered. A lot of divine masculine energy showing up here as well. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy that this connection has a lot of long-term potential, right? So there's a lot of healthiness in this connection as well. Even if your person is dealing with some issues, some things like that, you bring a lot of joy into their life. You may have met in the summertime for some of you, or just like at a beach or a sunny place or on vacation, something like this. I feel like this was a whirlwind romance, or that they came into your life one minute you were just busy living your own life, right? And then the next minute this person was there in your life, right? And just kind of taking up all of your emotions and your thoughts and maybe your time. And you see a lot of long-term potential with this person, right? This could be someone that you want to be in a relationship with or be married to, okay? That's what I'm sensing. You bring each other a lot of happiness. There's this energy of like, just like a whirlwind connection. This could be long distance for some of you as well. You don't get to spend that much time together. You could have known each other for a long time for some of you. All right, let's find out what else we've got. Leo's energy showing up here. Could be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, your person doesn't feel very confident when it comes to this. They're waking up to like the depth of this connection. They've had this realization. They understand that this is a deep connection, that it's a past life connection. You're connected to one another, but they don't feel confident about expressing their feelings. They're really frightened to do that, actually, to let someone get close to them or to express their feelings, right? They're very much kind of up in their head about this. There's something about this connection which has become like a little bit of a nightmare for them. It feels like they've undermined this in some way, but they feel very shy around you. They see you, right? They see you, they feel the intensity, they feel you as well from the heart. Okay, so they're definitely awake to this connection, right? They're awake to this. They know that it's important. They know that you are important, that you're in their life for a reason, and that is important. Maybe that they're not free to pursue this, like you're like temptation for some of you. Could be because they're studying something else, or because they're already in a connection, because they've got a family. No judgment from me, right? That's just a message for some of you, not for all of you, right? And they're not free to pursue that. I'm feeling like there's some energy of shame here as well. I don't know why, but we'll explore that as well. Let's find out what else we've got going on. Is this the right deck, Spirit? This one? No, this one. Okay. Yeah, there's just this energy of shyness here. Like they want to shy away from it. And just like, they feel the connection very intensely, but there's something about it that makes them shy away. I'm feeling like I want to blush, like they feel embarrassed. They feel maybe embarrassed to kind of make eye contact with you, or kind of, when they're with you in their energy, they feel unsure of themselves. They could be like doing the wrong thing all the time as well. Like it could be that energy of just like, they really want to see you, and when they do see you, they kind of, they're not very cool. and they kind of say the wrong thing, or they get tongue twisted or something like this, or they just put their foot in it, or they're just like, oh my goodness, why did I say that? Why did I do this? I really want this to go well. There's some kind of energy like that coming out as well for some of you. I feel like for some of you, not for all of you, this could be like a holiday romance, or just like something that was meant to be a fling, but now you want something that's more long term, or you realize that there's a lot of long term potential with this person, or a potential for like a really lovely relationship. Wow, Gemini's energy showing up here. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy as well. Twin flame energy here, soulmate energy showing up for you. You get the Lovers. Very beautiful, but your person feels like they've lost you. They feel like, well, there's some regret around this connection, right? They see that you are a very sensitive person, that you're an empath. This came up in one of the other readings as well, so I feel like there are some themes for the collective for this reading that we're doing today. This is often the case. It's a really strong confirmation from Spirit, but I feel like your person regrets something around this connection. Maybe they regret kind of pushing you away or losing you, okay? You're so elevated to them. They see your sensuality, your gentleness, your compassion that you have. Okay, you're definitely, in fact, a light worker. Okay, you've got a very particular soul mission in this life. You may not have awakened to that yet, but you have. They feel like they've either lost out on like a really, really beautiful connection, somebody who's really special, or just that they've made a mistake, or there's some kind of regret here. And they regret that like there is distance between you, or that they don't have you in their life, because they want to be with you, they want to be in relationship with you. Okay, twin flame energy showing up strongly in your reading. Powerful energies here. They see what a loving person you are. It's like they've turned their back on it. I feel like they've made a mistake. They've turned their back on it. Yeah, they feel like they've ruined everything and now they've ended up alone, is what I'm saying. Virgo's energy showing up here really strongly. You could have had like quite an intense breakup, or just like found something out about them. They blame themselves, is what I'm seeing as well. So they've either said something or they've done something and they feel like they've ruined everything. Like this could be an energy of self-sabotage. It's like they've lost everything that they actually wanted. And now they've ended up alone. It's given them like a lot of, like the dust is settling now, is what I'm seeing though. It feels like there may have been some drama here in this connection for some of you. There could have been some drama, some intensity, like some intense emotions, maybe an argument or a kind of breakup, something like this. Like I'm hearing that you were torn apart for some reason. This isn't what they wanted. It feels like things became out of control. They're back in their own energy now and they've really had a lot of time to think. It's given them a lot of food for thought. They're really kind of thinking about things. They've learned a lot as a result of this situation. But I feel like they're very much in their own energy. You could be in no contact. They could be keeping themselves to themselves. Like they've not had a lot to say to you about it. But they are thinking about you all the time. They are thinking about this situation. They feel like they undermined it, they ruined it, they blame themselves. And now they've ended up alone. It's like they want to be with you, but they couldn't let themselves have you, or something like this. Alright, let's find out what else we have. Yeah, I feel like you've cut them out. You could have blocked them, gone no contact, something like this. I think you've been like good to have your boundaries. Like if they've been showing up in a way for you that is kind of unhelpful or undermining you or is unhealthy or something, you know, because obviously they're dealing with some kind of issue here. I feel like maybe you kind of just said no to that. Look, this isn't good enough for me. This isn't what I want. I feel so what I'm seeing is like you've kind of, I see Gemini's energy. I see Aquarius, Libra energy as well. So it's just like, I see you just saying no to this, even though you know that this person is really special. You've shown up in this way that you're just like, no, I'm standing my ground. I'm sure about what is and isn't okay with me. That's what I'm sensing. Soulmate energy showing up here again. They feel like there's no chance of a reunion with you. Again, this energy that they feel like they've lost you. Like they've lost you for good, like they've lost you forever, right? I feel like there's this energy where you don't see them in a very good light. Maybe you've seen some aspect of them that you don't like, right? You didn't know that they were capable of it, or that you didn't know about them, like a facet of them, a side of them that you didn't know, that you're just like, I don't like this about you. It's what I'm sensing. And they're thinking, oh no, I'm not good enough, I feel unlovable. Could be that you've cut them out of your life. It could be just be that you're being kind of more cautious, is what I'm hearing, or just like a little bit cold towards them because you want to be a little bit cautious. You want to protect your own heart, it's what I'm seeing. You still love them. They feel like there's no hope of a reunion though. And that like they've lost your good opinion of them, is what I'm seeing for some reason. Cancer's energy, Leo's energy showing up here. You may have a Cancer or Leo placement in your sign. They haven't moved on from you, is what I'm seeing. They're still holding on to you. They know that this is a very authentic connection. They want to be able to kind of overcome this. They want to find a solution to this in order to move forward, right? To create success in this. But they feel like they don't have what it takes. They feel like they don't have what it takes to create success in this connection, is what I'm seeing. Like they wish they could kind of be strong enough or brave enough to be able to kind of open their heart, or to talk to you about what it is that's on their mind or what's in their heart. They feel like you've moved on from this a little bit. They see you living your life and living your best life, and they feel like perhaps that you've moved on, but I don't think that you have. But yeah, they wish that they had the courage, the strength, right? To find a solution to this, to kind of make this happen in order to move forward. They haven't let you go. You're very much still in their energy. And they haven't let you go. They're holding on to you. But it's just like they don't have the... I don't know what to say. Yeah, they haven't had the they've just not been brave enough to really kind of face up to this, to own up to it, to kind of make this happen. But I see them kind of wanting to come towards you and wanting to find a solution to this, wanting to kind of make this happen. I see them leveling up in order to do that. Let's get some messages and some more oracle cards, see if we can get some insight for you. Hear the call. So I feel like your person really wants to get in touch with you. Maybe before the timing wasn't right. There are anchors on this as well. There are anchor images on this card, so that may be a sign for you. Or it may show up as a sign in the next few days. I feel like you're going to get a call from them. Like, it could just be a message, but yeah, they want to reach out to you. They want to connect with you, okay? They want to it's like they want like a lifeline. Some little way in, trust in the unfolding. So a powerful message from Spirit to kind of trust in this as things develop. This isn't something that's over, this is just like part of the journey. I feel like your person's a good person, you know, they may be dealing with some issues. I think they're obsessed with you though, they're very much like thinking about you all the time. I see your value. I see that written all over this reading, that they see like just how magical you are, how special you are, how open-hearted you are, how loving you are, right? And they saw that from the first moment that they met you. You were very much a temptation for them. I feel conflicted. So on the one hand, they want one thing, on the other hand, they want something else. So they're trying to like, I feel like they're trying to marry opposing needs. Like they have this need to kind of be in relationship, but then they also have this need to want to protect themselves, and they kind of don't align very well or at all, right? Please listen to my side. So we had here the call. I just feel like they really want to talk things through, and that like they want your forgiveness as well for whatever, you know, for the mistake that they've made, or they made the wrong choice in a situation. They want you to kind of hear them out. Hear the call, they want to hear them out, hear what it is that they've got to say. They've been thinking a lot about it, and they've got a lot of insights and clarity into it now, and they want to be able to talk that through with you. So, I mean, whether you want to give them the chance to do that is up to you. But they want to find a solution to this. And they're trying to get up the courage to kind of connect with you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honour to read your cards as always. I've loved it so very much. Do give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. I really appreciate it. If you want someone to look into this situation, you know, and get a personal reading, I do recommend Keen. There are great psychics over on that platform. Keen are offering Lumiere subscribers a 10-minute reading for just $1.99. If you're the only person in the world who hasn't taken advantage of this, then I do recommend it. It's all linked in the description box below this video. But remember the rules: choose someone with a 5-star rating, read the reviews, make sure they've had lots of experience on the platform, and use your intuition to guide you as well. But yes, I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye.